Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into. In the previous session, we have discussed how to launch EC2 instance and how to install Docker Hub and all, so that the setup has been completed. So without any ado, we will jump into the assignment session once. So first, since we have logged in as an EC2 user account, so we need to type in sudo to run it as an super user account. So first I am going to pull the Docker Hub Ubuntu container into the into our local machine. So the command for that is sudo docker. We are going to pull the Ubuntu image from Docker Hub. So we used sudo docker pull Ubuntu. First it will initially check whether the image is available locally or not. If it is not, then it will pull from Docker Hub. So the image has been downloaded. Let's check whether it is been downloaded or not. For that we use sudo docker images command. It will list out all the commands which all are available in the local machine. So we can check here. Ubuntu image is available with image ID C3A134 F2 something. The size of the image is 78 MB. Basically, whenever we download the image, it will download the dependencies and those binaries which are required to just launch the Ubuntu container and all. So it won't install all the pre-installed packages. Sometimes we cannot run all the commands that we are supposed to run on Ubuntu because all those binaries won't be downloaded. We download only those binaries which are required to launch the container. So sometimes when we run less command or some other command, it won't work. For that we need to manually download the packages to run the command. Now we will launch the container using the image. For command for that is sudo docker. We are going to run the image, run -dit specific the image name and all. It will specify with that arguments dit, and followed by port on which port we are going to launch the container, that is port number 80, and followed by name of the container. If we don't give the name, it will take a default name. For our understanding, we are going to give a name to the container. Let's say it's container A, and then we need to provide the image name, that is the architecture of the command to launch the container. So the command is docker run -dit -p specifies the port on which we are trying to run the container, followed by name of the container, and the image. To log into the to check whether the container has been created or not, the command is docker sudo docker ps. All the containers are process. Comment down below if you want to know how a container is a process, how we are naming the, the container as a process. If you want to know the background of it, just comment down below. I will explain in more. um, so we'll come back to the task that we need to perform. So first we pull the Ubuntu container. We have launched it on port number 80. This has been done. Now we need to install Apache 2 on our container. So to log into the container, the command is sudo docker execute -it followed by the container name or ID. We can give here name or ID. Anything is fine. Sorry, I have pasted the image name. So we need to give container ID or container name. Let me copy container ID. Followed by on which shell we are trying to run the container. It may be bash, ksh, or sh. That we need to specify. Once I hit the enter button, we will be logging into the container. So we logged in as a root user account, and first to install anything we need to update the container first. The command to update the container is, since we are using Ubuntu container, it should be apt-get update. It will update all the binaries and packages with the latest versions. Once the installation, I mean update completes, we will install Apache 2. Apache 2 is a service where we can specify the HTML pages and whatever we want to browse. Those details and all we can give. The command to install the Apache 2 is apt-get install Apache 2 hyphen y. Hyphen y is to just specify to download all the binaries as well. Though the installation has been completed, so let us check whether the index.html is being downloaded or not. Whenever we hit the public key, it will take the content, it will publish that HTML page from this directory only. Where is the directory where all the um, logs, I mean logs and all will store. So here in www dot directory and HTML directory, we have this index.html. This is the place from where this Apache 2 will publish the home page of the server. So the Apache 2 is not running. We have checked the status. The command to start the Apache 2 directory is server service Apache 2 start. We have checked the status is up and running. Now we will copy the public IP and we'll paste it over here. By default, whenever we are searching HTTP specific protocols, it will check 80 port only. If we have given different port, we need to specify it using colon followed by the port number. So we have pulled the container, we have mapped it to port number 80, and we have started Apache 2. Now we have checked it is whether it is been running or not. It is running fine. So we are good with the assignment. Yeah, that's all for the session. Like, please do like and subscribe the channel for more content and more real world Docker specific assignments. And in coming videos, we will launch the container in port number 81 or some other port, and we will see whether it is been accessible or not. And we'll explore more on these Docker concepts. Yeah, please do like and subscribe. Good day, guys. Thank you.